Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Monday Lunchtime Digest. Hello, Hayley.
Hello, Micah. How are you today?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm great. I am great.
Well, Hayley, tell us about what's going on with OCI. I know we have a lot going on this week, but go ahead. Just dive us right on in.
Yes, lots going on this week. I am very, very excited because this is the week of the third annual Summer Super Summit. And so we'll be kicking off bright and early on Thursday morning. It'll take place at the Embassy Suites by the Will Rogers Airport. And so we'll be starting bright and early. I think the conference doors open at 8:15. Our keynote address starts at 9 a.m. We'll be welcoming Dr. Deborah Kawahara, who's the 2025 APA president, as our day one keynote. And then day two is ACA President Dr. Edel Torres Rivera. And so if you all would like to join us for the Summer Super Summit, better hurry up, my friends. Register as soon as you can because we are selling lots of tickets. I think we sold even 5 more this morning, Micah.
Oh, awesome.
Everyone's getting registered and we have limited space available. We've already outsold the last 2 years by quite a bit. And so we're on the right track to have we were already going to have our biggest Summer Super Summit yet, but we'd love to have you guys join us. Email us, hello@edmondcounseling.com, or go to thecounselinginstitute.org to register. But I am super excited for that. That is 14 hours of CEUs, 11 drug and alcohol specific, 3 ethics, 3 supervision, and lots more. And so, Mike, are you excited?
I am very excited. And yeah, if you'd like to see the whole program, just go to summersupersummit.com. And we have, Hayley, you didn't mention we have the Thursday night networking event. So we're going to have live music there with hors d'oeuvres and non-alcoholic beverages, and just be a way to reconnect with old friends and meet new ones there at the networking event. And I'm excited about all of it, but I'm excited about the networking event, being able to see old friends and new ones. And all of this, our gold sponsor is Stages of Recovery. And so we are very thankful for them for helping to make this possible. So you can learn more about them at stagesrecoverycenters.com. So yes, very excited. You should see my living room right now, Hayley. It is full of boxes and all types of stuff. So I know Hayley and I both are going to be burning the midnight oil, getting things ready for you guys to have a great experience. So we can't wait for you guys to join us.
Yes, absolutely. And again, go to counselinginstitute.org to register today, and we hope to see you there.
Yeah. And just to kind of give you a little update on what's going on in Oklahoma mental health news. And so, we've been watching a lot of these bills that have been working its way through the legislation. I can never say that word right. Legislate, the government. But anyway, we have House Bill 3330, which has been approved by the governor. And so I know we've talked about that several times on Lunchtime Digest. And if you remember, that is the one that adds questions to our licensure renewal, asking how many clients that we typically see, the type of population that we see, what types of things would we consider our area of expertise, those types of questions. And that just helps the government bodies to be able to better access funds such as federal grants and things like that, if they know what mental health providers and what counties, what types of clients, what type of openings they have and things like that. So that was approved by the governor. Again, that's House Bill 3330, and it will go into effect November 1st. So don't expect whenever you're renewing your licensure this time that you're going to have those questions on there. So it won't show up this time, but look for it for next time. And then also House Bill 3451, that was approved by the governor. And that's the one that I know we talked a lot about during the last Monday Lunchtime Digest. That's the one that changes the language of mental health treatment. So what's considered in need of mental health treatment. And so it adds the clause that if someone is decompensating for the past 72 hours, that they could still be considered in need of treatment. And so I encourage you to go look at that bill. It's on our legislation tracker there at counselinginstitute.org. You can read it there yourself. And I'm sure that that's going to start showing up in our ethics trainings, Hayley, because, for so long it's been immediate danger to sell for others. Like that was the only things that got people higher level of care. And so now we have this added bit too, that they've been decompensating for the past 72 hours, that they may be in danger of someone to themselves or other people, that then they can get mental health treatment there then as well. Um, let's see, something else that we talked about was Senate Bill 36. And so we talked about it last time. It is the one that will allow chaplains to be in public schools. And so there really hasn't been anything new that's happened on that since we talked about it last time. And then Senate Bill 1470, which is the Oklahoma Survivors Act. So that was vetoed by the governor. That's the one that allowed judges to take into consideration if a person who committed the crime, if they have been a victim of domestic violence. And so if let's say a man or woman had physically harmed their abuser or something like that, that in the sentencing it can be that information could be considered if they were a victim of domestic violence whenever they look at sentencing. And so Governor Stitt felt like that the way it was written was too broad, because he felt like people doing all types of other types of crimes could then bring in that, hey, I've been a victim of abuse, so somebody looked at me crosswise in the Walmart parking lot and I punched them in the nose, and it's because I was a victim of domestic violence. That's why I picked this. This is why I punched the stranger in the nose. That's kind of, from my understanding, his take on it. However, that got sent back to the Senate, and they have vetoed his veto, and now it is going to the House for them to vote on it to see if they're going to override his veto. So that's in the process as well. So that's what I have on Oklahoma mental health news. And so if you want to keep track of where these things are in the legislative process, you can go to counselinginstitute.org and check out our legislation tracker there that we have on the homepage.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the update, Micah.
Yeah, absolutely. So Hayley, who is our winner for this week for our drawing?
So our winner this week is Miss Amy Hoisman.
Hey, Yay. Amy, congratulations. So Amy, thank you for your ongoing support. I know you are one of our major winners, and I wish I kept track of what you've won, because then I'd try to give you more variety. But you have won a Starbucks gift card, so you might have a few of those in your wallet already, but you can add another one. So thank you so much for your ongoing support. We really, really appreciate it.
Yes, and I think Amy will be joining us next week at the Summer Super Summit too, and so we're happy to have her.
Yeah, fantastic. And definitely come up and say hi so we can put a face to the name whenever we see you.
Absolutely. And so this week's question is one that I'm looking forward to hearing your answer, Micah. This week's question is, what was your favorite cartoon as a child? Or what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
And I want to know why you want to hear what it is. You think this is going to help be able to diagnose me in some way? I had to really think about this for a minute. And so I think probably if my feet were held to the fire, I'd have to say Scooby-Doo. Probably Scooby-Doo was my favorite. Yeah.
Perfect. What character do you resonate?
Shaggy,
Shaggy?
Yeah, all of that. All right, so Hayley, what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Mine was and still is SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, yes. Uh-huh.
And I'm old enough that now my niece is into it too. And so that is one of our bonding activities, is watching SpongeBob, because our humor is on the same level. So very grateful for that.
Nice. So we would love to hear what your favorite cartoon is. Just put it there in the comment box. And then, as we always say, if you like, share, tell a colleague about us, come to the Summer Super Summit, come to a workshop, attend a live webinar. Whatever you do, you're helping to support the mission of providing quality continuing education, relevant news, and resources to mental health professionals. So thank you so much for doing that. And Hayley, I know I kind of stepped in, but tell people how they can have multiple chances of winning.
Yes, so you can be like Amy. So Amy actually liked and commented on last week's post, so she got 2 entries to win, which made it more likely that she was going to win today. And so you can like, share, and or comment. So if you do one of those, you get 1 entry. If you get all 3 of those, you get 3 entries into the drawing to win next week's card. But that being said, next week we will not be meeting. Is that right, Micah?
That is correct. Yeah, Hayley and I will be taking a nice break after the Summer Super Summit, not together with our respective spouses, but we will be taking vacations though, but we'll be back then in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. So we'll see you all 2 weeks from today. That is May 20th, bright and early.
All right. We'll see you guys then. That gives you extra time to like and share and comment. So we'll see everyone in 2 weeks, but hopefully we will see you this Thursday and Friday at the Summer Super Summit. So go to summersupersummit.com to look at the program and to register, or you can also register at counselinginstitute.org. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a very good Monday and a good week. We'll see you later.
See you next time.